doing?
I'm doing what you pay me to do.
Well, you're already double billing me on this trip. You don't have to convince me, every second that you're working hard here. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm going over the contracts.
Right.
I have to go over the contracts
Right.
before you sign them tomorrow. I also want to go over the contract writer regarding that section that we talked about.
I like the writer the way it is.
Well, that's why I'm the attorney and you're not, because I can understand how the language needs to be in a legal document.
You know what? It's a beautiful day. And I don't want to stand here and go over the fine points of a labor contract.
Well, don't.
Right.
You should go out. Absolutely, you should go out and enjoy yourself. I'm going to just, I'll order room service because I need to go over these contracts, excuse me, before, like I said, before you sign them tomorrow. And then I need to go over some appellate briefs, and then I need some research online that I've been meaning to do. And I don't know if I mentioned this to you, but I am giving a speech for the Bar Association, so I'm going to work on that.
Yeah, right. Is this your version of penance?
Penance?
Yeah, what the nuns used to make me do. And I don't even have to ask what sin you're atoning for, because I already know.
You do?
Yeah, me.
I don't remember committing a sin. Certainly not with you.
I was there, remember?
Well, evidently, I wasn't. If there were any transgressions involved.
Stefan called and told you he was throwing an engagement party for Nicholas. He expected you to be there, but you had to turn him down.
And why are you suddenly so sensitive to Stefan's expectations?
Oh, I don't care about Stefan or the rest of the cast, but I know what family means to you and how, you feel about not being there with your nephew to celebrate his engagement party. If you weren't on retainer right now, you'd be in Port Charles. But you didn't go because I asked you to stay.
I'm not understanding where this sin thing comes in.
Okay. You know what? You've worked very hard today, we both did. But instead of going out, right, and relaxing, you're gonna lock yourself up with your books and your room service. You wanna know why?
Why?
I'll tell you why. Because you feel guilty about not being with your family, so you're gonna figure out a way to suffer.
Has anyone ever discussed the concept of projecting with you? It means ascribing your feelings and your motives to someone totally uninvolved.
Why would I feel guilty about missing Nicholas's engagement party when I wasn't even invited?
I was.
Oh.
And
right.
I declined the invitation because I had a prior professional commitment. It was a straightforward scheduling conflict that I resolved by simply prioritizing. Consequently, I am at peace with this decision. I'm sorry that I missed Nicholas's engagement party, but it's not a sin, and I certainly don't feel guilty about it.
Then why are you working?
I told you, I have things that I have to do.
Well, I'm your employer. I told you to take the night off.
You can't do that.
And one thing is, you know what? You overlooked a major obstacle when you sentenced yourself to a night of work.
Not that your analysis is anywhere near accurate, but for the sake of argument, what would that major obstacle be?
Me again. I'm not only your employer, I'm also your host. It's up to me to see that you have a good time.
This is it. This is very intellectually stimulating.
But you need stimulation in other areas too.
You've never objected to my spending an evening doing legal work with you before, so why are you calling my top of the scale billable hours penance?
Oh no, you earn your pay. You've always come, through for me no matter what I throw at you.
Maybe you're not as challenging a client as you think.
How many times have I dragged you out of bed in the middle of the night to get me out of jail?
A few.
How many times have you canceled your own plans to take care of the problems of me, Jason, or Xander?
More than a few.
How many times have you taken grief from the people you care about over representing me?
Maybe you're right. Maybe I should raise my hourly rates.
Let me tell you. Alexis, I don't have many friends. You've been more than a friend to me. You listen, you're concerned. You let me talk about my screwed up personal life and my marriage, right?
You've certainly heard more than you want about mine.
Yeah, but I just didn't live out the nightmare that you did. And, you know, after everything that's happened, you could be celebrating with the people you love or toasting with Gia and Nicholas, but instead, you're gonna be here with your room service and your books. I can't have that. It's not right. I believe a debt should be honored, a favor returned. I mean, your dad. And, you know, it would mean a lot to me if you let me take you out tonight.
You are under no obligation.
Didn't you promise that you were gonna enjoy yourself? What kind of friend would I be if I didn't help you keep that promise? Besides, you know, I could use a little fun, too. So why don't we play some roulette, shoot some craps?
Oh, I don't know how to gamble.
Oh, I can teach you, you know, tonight. This stuff, we'll be here tomorrow.
Okay. Sure, I can leave my work and go out tonight with you and gamble. Dull. Duller. Dullest.
Buenas tardes.
Thank you
Señorita,
so much.
sus toallas.
I appreciate the towel. Thank you. Oh, hey, come here just for a second. I just need a little advice, if you don't mind. I'm sorry. What do you think of this?
¿Qué?
Oh, exactly. I agree with you. What about this one? Even worse?
Ah, si usted quiere el servicio de ballet
Yeah.
o de limpieza solo
I know. I agree. It's dull, it's unimaginative, and it's geriatric.
¿Quiere que se lo lleve yo para que se lo planchen? ¿O limpieza? ¿Sí?
Right. No, absolutely. I mean, who said that I should dress like a corporate nun, right?
¿Me entiende?
You don't understand anything I'm saying, do you?
Sí, no English.
Oh, I'll teach you. I am a maniac.
Ah, maníaca. Sí, yo diría que sí.
Yeah, see, you had no trouble understanding that at all, did you? Listen, I'm sure you have something else to do, something more important than helping me.
Gracias.
I appreciate it. I have a little bit of an image problem, and quite frankly, you can't help me with it.
Sí, cómo no.
Only I can.
Alexis. Alexis? Yeah, this is Mr. Corinthos. Can I speak to Armando? Armando, yeah. Hi, listen. I'm bringing a guest to the VIP room tonight. I want her to enjoy herself. Yeah. That'll win a few games, build her confidence, and bill it on my account. Thanks. Where have you been?
You look, good.
Yeah? Well, it's black tie required after 6. You're gonna need a dress.
I went down to the boutique and I bought something, and it's just being pressed.
So you really don't need to do anything until the dress gets here. Am I right?
I guess not.
Come check out the view. Okay, what you gotta do now, okay? You gotta look at the water, hear the waves, and relax.
Can't believe it's snowing in Port Charles right now.
I hate snow.
Why?
I used to sell papers for pocket money. I used to work for this old guy named Mr. Myers. He hated working in the morning. He had a paper stand, so I had to get up and work from 5 to 8. I'd see the cars pass and the business people on their way to Manhattan. They'd stop and I'd give them their paper. The gutters were slush, so my feet, shoes would get all soaked, but it didn't matter because I got better tips that way. And every so often a limo would pull up, and I'd never see the passenger, only the driver, but I knew who it was. Everybody did. The man was respected. He controlled the neighborhood. So I'd bring the paper to the driver, and he'd tip me $1. And I'd stand there in the slush and watch the limo just pull away. And I promised myself that one day I'd be right in the back. I'd be so important I wouldn't have to buy my own paper, and so powerful I would never have to see snow if I didn't want to. And the first chance I got, I bought a casino down here. And now I get the paper delivered every morning. And I never even see who drops it off.
It's a beautiful view.
Worth what I paid for.